Good evening, students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today it is the second exercise of the chapter sets. Yesterday, in the previous session, we have discussed the basic principle or basic thing about sets. What is set? What is the collection? How the question of sets can be solved. Now, in this session, we will study the next topic, that what are the properties of set. Actually, there is two property which will be required in this exercise, and what is the element, the main important thing, that is the element of a set. So let's make a heading: elements of a set. Elements of a set. Now see, to form a set, or the formation of a set, is required some objects. Some objects are required to form a set. So those objects, they are used to form a set. Those objects are called elements. The objects which are used to form a set are known as elements. So elements are basically the objects used to form a set. The objects are termed as elements, right? And also it is also known as members, elements or members of a set. So the objects which are used to form any set, they are called elements or members of that set. For example, suppose a set A. Suppose we have a set A and the set is like this: P, Q, R, S, T. 5 alphabets: P, Q, R, S, T. They form a set. The name of the set is A. A is the name of the set. This is the name of the set. And the elements are these 5 alphabets. They are the elements, or also it is known as members, elements or members. So 5 objects, alphabets, 5 objects or 5 alphabets are used to form a set. Therefore 5 objects or 5 elements, they are called elements of a set or members, and the set is represented by A. This is the name of the set. Also you can replace A. Suppose you have given name X. Therefore the set is set X. We can name a set by anything. That is our choice. So this is the name of the set, and they are the elements or members of the set. Right. Now suppose this P, Q, R, S, T, they are 5 alphabets. We can also replace this alphabet by numbers. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As many numbers as you want. So actually they are also then known as elements or members. So alphabets are replaced by numbers. You can replace the alphabets by anything. You can write alphabets, you can write numbers, you can write vowels, you can write consonants, anything. So they are the members of the set, and this is the name of the set. Always remember, there is a rule to write or to represent any set. Always use this curly bracket. Always use this curly bracket and write the objects or elements in between these two curly brackets, thus forming a set. So this is all about elements or members. Next, properties. What is the property, or what are the properties? What are the properties of a set? Number 1 property or first property of a set is that a change in order of writing the elements, does not make any change in the set. A change in order of writing of the elements does not make any change in the set. For suppose there is an example. Suppose we have write a set A, that is 5, 6, 7, 8. Set A. And another set, let's take B. This set is 7, 5, 6, 8. Now see, both the set A and set B, they are equal, they are same. Only the difference is that in set A, the order of writing the elements, and set B, the order of writing the elements are not same. The order is not same, but the numbers are same. Orders are not same. We have written from 5 to 8, and here we have written 7, 5, 6, 8. So orders are not same in the set A and set B. The objects order or the elements order are not same, but the numbers are same, the elements are same, right? Therefore set A will be exactly equal the set B. That means the property is, if you change the order of the elements, that doesn't make that the set is changed. The set is remains same, the set remains same, The set will be exactly equal if you change the order of writing, right? So that is the first property of a set. Second property is that if one or many elements of a set are repeated, then also the set remains same. If you repeat some elements, or one element, suppose, the set remains same. For example, suppose we have a set A, B, D, A, C, B. This is the set. This set is exactly same thus this set A, B, C, D. Suppose this is set A and this is set B. Here also set A will be exactly equal to set B, because here elements are A, B, D, A, C, B. Here the elements are A, B, C, D. Look at carefully. Here some elements are repeated. Here A is repeated, 2A, there is 2A, B is repeated, and C and D, there are two elements are more, C and D. But here A and B, the two elements are repeated, right? And here no elements are repeated. But the similarity is that here 4 elements are used, here also 4 elements are used. Only difference is that here 2 elements are repeated, but that doesn't mean that the set will not be equal. The set will exactly be equal. That means here also the set A and set B will be equal. So the properties or the rule is, if you repeat more elements or you repeat some elements, but the set will be exactly same. So this is the two property we will use to solve this exercise. So let's solve this exercise. Question number 1. First question. Question number 1 says, if set A equals to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, state which of the following statements are true and which are false. So first question is 2 belongs to A. 2, this is the belongs to sign. This is say as belongs to. 2 belongs to A. 2 belongs to A means 2 is within the set A. 2 belongs to A means 2 is within the set A, and this statement is true statement. This is true statement because see, in the set 2 is one of the element. So obviously 2 will belong to set A. So that is the correct statement. Next, question number 2 is 3, 4, 7 belongs to A. So 3 and 4 belongs to A, but 7 doesn't belongs to A. 7 is not written here. Therefore 7 doesn't consider in set A. So this statement will be false. This statement will be false. Next, question number 4, 2, 8 belongs to A. So 2 belongs to A, this is correct, but 8 is not written here. Therefore 8 will not belong to set A. So as a whole, the statement will be false. So that's how we will solve this type of questions. This sign is actually belongs to. We have to check whether these numbers or elements are belongs to A, and if it is not belongs to A, so the answer will be false. Question number 2. Question number 2 says, if set B equals to 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, state which of the following statements are correct and which are wrong. So here also 12 belongs to B. So here 12 is one of the element. Therefore the answer will be correct. 12 belongs to A. Set B. Next, 9 belongs to B. 9, it is not written here. 9 is not written here. So therefore 9 will not belongs to set B. This will be wrong or incorrect. This is wrong. So question number 4 will be wrong. Question number 2 will be correct. Next, question number 6. 4, 6, 10 are the members of the set B. 4, 6 and 10. So 3 numbers are there. 4, 6 and 10. The 3 elements or 3 members are there. Therefore the statement is correct. Question number 6 is correct because 4, 6 and 10, the 3 numbers are exactly in the set B. So therefore they are the members of set B. So answer is correct. Next, question number 3. State whether true or false. Question number 1. Sets 4962 and 6249 are not the same. No, this is false. This is false because the statement is false. The two sets, this set and this set, will exactly equal, exactly same. Recall the property 1. What was the property 1? If you change the order of writing the element, that doesn't make that doesn't make any change in the set. If you change the writing the elements, or if you change the order of writing the elements, that doesn't make any change in the set. That was the property 1. See the numbers carefully. Here also 4 is written, here 4 is written, 9 is written here, 9 is written here, 6, 6, 2 and 2. So elements are same, only the order is different. Therefore by the rule of property 1, the set will be same. Therefore, the statement is false. Next, question number 4. Sets 8, 3 and 3, 3, 8 are the same. Yes, this is true. This is true. Recall the property 2. Second property. The second property was that if you repeat one or many elements, also the set remains same. If you repeat one element or more than one element of a set, the set also remains same. So see, here two elements are there, 8, 3. Here also there are two elements, 8, 3. Only 3 is repeated. Only 3 is repeated. Therefore, from the property 2, we can say that these two set are same, are exactly same. So therefore, the statement will be true. Next, question number 5. Collection of vowels used in the word Allahabad. This is a word Allahabad, and collection of vowels, they will form a set. Yes, this is also true. This is also true because the statement is well defined. The statement is well defined. Well defined means a collection properly said. Well defined means absolutely clear concept, right? So collection of vowels means here A is a vowel, A is a vowel, here also A is a vowel, A is a vowel, and A is a vowel. So all the vowels are A, this is A, this is A. So the set will be like this. All the 4 vowels are there. Suppose the set is X, suppose. So that will, the vowels are also from a set, because it precisely says that vowels, we have to take only vowels, not consonants. Therefore, this will form a set. This is a true statement. Next, question number 4. Question number 4 says, write the set containing the 3 types of triangles. Containing the 3 types of triangles. So, question number 1. 4, part 1, question number 1. So, 3 types of triangles. Suppose the set is X. Suppose we have written the name of the set X. You can write A, B as any alphabet you can take. So 3 types of triangles. There is a scalene triangle. So scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, right? And also equilateral triangle. So 3 types of triangles are there. Equilateral triangle. We'll write 3 triangles, the name of the 3 triangles, and putting this into square bracket or curly bracket. So this is the set: scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, and equilateral triangle. The name of the 3 triangles, 3 types of triangles. Question number 2. Question number 2. Question number 6. Question number 6 says. Next, question number 6 says the first 4 vowels of the English alphabet. First 4 vowels. So how many vowels are there in the English alphabet? A, E, I, O, U. There are 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U, and we have to take the first 4. First 4 means up to O. So A, E, I, O. A, E, I, O. The first 4 vowels. This is the representation of the set. Next, the 3 types of angles. 3 types of angles. Question number 2. Suppose the set is X. 3 types of angles we have to write. So 3 types of angle. First one, say right angle. Right angle. Next one is, says, suppose obtuse angle. Next one, suppose, says acute angle. So 3 types of triangle we will write and putting them in curly bracket. 3 types of triangle. So this is the formation of a set. Next, question number 6, last question of this exercise. Question number 6, part 1. Question number 6 says, write the set of letters used in the word Bhopal. Bhopal is a word given, and we have to write the set of letters. Set of letters used in the word Bhopal. So set of words means there are how many alphabet are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 words are there. Bhopal. There are 6 alphabet Bhopal. So set of letters will be like this: B, H, O, P, A, and L. Bhopal. We will write alphabets because all the alphabets are different. All the alphabets are different. They are not same, and also no alphabet is repeated. No elements are repeated. Therefore, we will write using commas and putting them in the curly bracket. Bhopal. So this will be the answer. Next, question number 3. Question number 3 says, write the set of consonants used in the word Hong Kong. Set of consonant. We will take only consonants, not vowels. So how many consonants are there? So H is a consonant, N is a consonant, G is a consonant. Here K is also consonant. N and G also consonant, because O is a vowel. So we will write like this: H, N, G, K. This will be the consonant, because here N is written twice, G is written twice, so they are repeated. So we will not write here. We will take only one N and only one G. K is a consonant and H is a consonant. So we will take H and K. O is a vowel, so O will be eliminated, because we will take only consonant. So answer will be H, N, G, K. You can write this order. Also you can change the order. Suppose you have written H, G, N, K. This is also correct. You can change the order. But the set will remain same. So we can write any order, but the alphabets will be H, N, G, K. Right? So this is the answer. So that's it. With this, question number 6 solved, and also the exercise is solved. Thank you.